Hey, good morning. Three students in one other country chose to play a prank with the school. And what they did on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday holiday, before they went off, everybody had gone up and they came back again and they took 3 goats, pretty big goats, and they wrote down in the goat's body with white paint, very clearly discernible, 1, the second one 2, and the third one 4. The 1, 2 and 4, 3 goats, they left it there inside the campus and closed the gate and went off. Quietly, they managed to escape through the security and went off. So 2 days, the goats were there, Saturday, Sunday. The Monday when the school authorities came down and security, and they could smell a lot of stink and the goats dropping everywhere in the school campus, and they realized something is terribly wrong. And they started to look around. They found 1, 2, and they found 4. Where's the third goat now? Because it was written 1, 2, and 4. And they went searching round and round and round, and security and the school and the principal, teachers, heads, including the students, they started coming in. They were also sent in to search for the third goat. And of course, they couldn't find the third goat. So school said, everybody go for a holiday till we find the third goat. Now what has happened is, in you and me today, we are searching for that third goat in our life. It doesn't exist. And at the same time, it does exist, because actually the third goat is you calling it for. So in your life today, beautiful presentations, they all are all over the world, particularly in India, is to bring about that the third goat what you're searching for is not out there, it's in here. And if you look for it, whether the protection to all our Muslim brothers and sisters, Eid Mubarak, to everyone, that Rocky, that brother, that Allah is not out somewhere, and it is the supreme protection is always there. One of the most important things for you to get connected is you have to give your commitment, your loyalty. So see, in the story that you heard, how it's just a voice he had heard in his head. You would not have listened to it. But he listened to the voice and he had that kind of connection that it cannot be wrong. Though he did go ahead and think, I must be making a mistake. It is that you do hear that. And that is called, in the Western lands, called intuition. Inner tuition, inner guidance. That's the God's voice. Is there all the time. You are experiencing all the time. There is a brother, there is a sister, and there is the brother and the sister is protecting each one of us. Call him by whatever name that you like. And that getting connected to that power from within is what I'm talking about. I'll give an example. We went for 3 days, a quick journey to Delhi and back. It just so happened that was the day you heard about Atal Bihari Vajpayee's death was announced, and the whole Delhi came to a close. And it was packed and everybody. And in the hotel that we were staying, with all the great dignitaries, Sushma Swaraj to the King of Bhutan, King of Nepal, the Sri Lankan, the Pakistani, the Japanese Emperor, everybody came and they were all staying there. It was great to see that each one of those Taj staff Starting from that little guy who's supposed to do the cleaning, how meticulously, methodically they were doing their work. Senior members to the juniors, to the smallest to the biggest. This loyalty to the, call it by brother or sister, call it by God or Allah, is the loyalty that you and I need to give it. It is not you and I don't have. We do. We are also doing. But are we truly doing really that much? You have to look within yourself. The moment you say, I am doing that much, it's the beginning of the downfall. We are not doing it. So somebody asked a great believer, do you believe in God? Have you seen Him? So if the guy answers you, yes, of course I have seen Him. I do believe in God. So the statement goes on to add on, say he must not have seen it. But the guy goes ahead and say, I know He does exist, but I'm searching for Him. I want to see Him closer, nearer, more. Then you know this guy is the true guy. As we were leaving the hotel that we were staying in, we had cleared up everything and we had come down to get into the car to bring us to the airport. And Shadaman was busy doing something and she missed the staircase which was right in front of her, and pretty big steps. She missed, and at that time she was on my left, I was talking to the senior manager on my right, so my body was turned like that. I didn't see her falling. And if she had had that fall, I can assure you, she would have a broken skull, nose, maybe specs will go flying. Something happened. And it is very strange. I'm not looking at her, I'm talking to that manager. My left hand flew off and caught her. I don't even know that I did that. I haven't seen her, I haven't reacted. So I was sharing with ma'am, this is how God, the Divine Mother, the Allah, the Creator, taking care of us. I did not do that. Meaning consciously, I didn't do it. Something else, the Supreme Power took my hand and used it. And I suddenly realized that I was holding her very hard, and I asked her, I hope it didn't hurt you. And I could realize that if she did fall, what would have happened? You and I have these life situations, the third coat is always missing because we are not getting connected. You see, I'll give you a small example. We have so many of us. Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji he chose to leave his body. Government went ahead and announced 7 days half-mast to the national flag. And tell me, how many of you thought that this school has a national flag, it should go half-mast? I got a message in my meditation. I tried to ring up our admin, Ronald sir, nobody was picking up the line. I couldn't get my PA, then I managed to get Mangesh sir. I called him up. He picked up the line. I said, Mangesh, just check it. I'm getting a message in my meditation. Our flag is not half-mast. It's a great insult. And it's lack of care. This is the connection I'm talking about. Get connected. Look at every moment. Am I doing everything which is correct? Can I do a little bit more? Can I have my eye? Whether it's your family, it's that relationship with God or Allah or brother or sister, whichever way. Give your 100% and then say, not enough, I need to give more. And the moment you do that, you will see suddenly that there will be for the goat would be there. Whether for love or for your search for the peace and the happiness. So get connected, give our 100% is the message. See, we have this Independence Day celebration. What is that independence celebration? It's not just independence against some apartheid or some colonialism. Sure, that is too. But in addition to that, What about from bringing out from within? That 100%. Every one of us do whatever we are doing, whatever we've been told to, and something more. And that something more has no limit. Absolutely. Perfection has no limit. Reflect, share it with your children. Thank you very much.